What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, March 22nd. In today's video, we're actually going to be making a dedicated video to the Bastards NFT collection that is built on Solana. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to be looking at the floor price. We're going to be looking at the charting and data around this collection and where it potentially could be in the next coming weeks or maybe even a month. But also we're going to be seeing who's been accumulating. We're also going to see where Bastards has starting a feud with another NFT collection and what that's all about. And also we're going to look into favorite traits at the very end of the video because I want to share with you my perspective on traits that have really great deals and entry points in case you want to score one of these NFTs. Now, none of this is financial advice. As always, this is just for your own entertainment and for your own educational information. Now, with that said, be sure to like up that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page. And most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Bastards right now is around 8.1 Solana in terms of its floor price, around 2,600 holders that own roughly one or more of these NFTs. Only 674 of these NFTs are on the floor right now. Now, as I was recording, one of the NFTs have sold. I will say that the activity, which is something that you should always observe, is what is the buying pressure, how many NFTs are being bought within a certain amount of time. Now, this is what you really want to pay attention to. Now, as you can see here, I'm looking at the time frame, how many NFTs are being bought every single minute. And what you want to see are minutes. You don't want to see hours, you don't want to see dailies, you want to see minutes. How many minutes or how many NFTs are bought every single minute, every single 10 minutes? That's what you want to see. So that means to me, when I'm seeing this, I'm seeing consistent buying. People are buying mainly around the close to the floor price range, but people are accumulating for a reason. So that to me is a very promising aspect. But let's not just look at the activity. Let's actually look at the charts. Let's go ahead and go to Soul Sniper. Now, this is the actual chart. And again, it's like completely a mess, but I'm going to make it very easy for you. So on this top section, we're going to be looking at floor price. And then the next section, we're going to be looking at the amount of NFTs listed. And then the last thing we're going to look at is the relative strength index. Now, let's go and look at the floor price. Now, as you can see here, right now it did break past its support level of around 8.3 Solana. Now it's hovering around 8.1 Solana. Could it go any lower? Maybe the floor price could drop as low to maybe 5. But again, I think that if it were to do that, I think people would be accumulating. So right now, I think we're in the accumulation phase. So what could we see here? We're seeing a whole bunch of red candles right here, which also means they're not really big red candles. Only this one right here. These are very small minor candles. Right now, we're kind of overdue for a green candle at some certain point. Could it be a great opportunity for a whale to come in? Could it be great for new retail investors to come in? But this is what we need to see. We need to see that this trend will break out of this green trend line. This is the green trend line right here that I'm talking about. Right now, we're in a descending trend, and we need to break past that in order to be up to the upside. And we need to break past the 9.9 Solana floor resistance level. In order to go past that, we need to go to 10. Why? Because 10 hits the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. And if that happens, then you will expect that this floor price will go beyond. It could even go as high as around 16 Solana as this new floor price. Now, let's go ahead and look at the listing count. Now, right here on Soul Sniper, it does say that there's around 1,100 of these NFTs, and that may be a little bit different to compare to the 600 NFTs that are on Magic Eden. But again, these NFTs could be listed on any marketplace. It may not even be Magic Eden. It could be Coral Cube, it could be Hyperspace, it can be any Solana marketplace out there. So there could be some technical errors with this listing, but we do need to go back to its revisited level of around 431 NFTs listed on the floor to see new all-time highs. Now, the last thing I want to share you is the relative strength index. We saw since the very beginning an uptrend of activity followed by a downtrend, followed by uptrend, downtrend. So what is next? Could we experience another uptrend? I definitely think that it could be in the card, because if we do see renewed activity with this collection, then you could expect the listing count to go down, and you can also expect the floor price to go up. Now, let's go ahead and go into some other news. I will say that the teaser art that is compiled from all the things that have been released by the Bastards have actually been quite interesting. I will say that their art team is very spot on, and this is why I think there's a really cool vibe here. There's a cyberpunk feel, but also a cowboy western feel, which I think is a great combination between sci-fi and western. So I think that's really cool to point out that they do have some really great marketing. Now, I mentioned this previously in my other videos before that there is a feud between the Oogie NFT collection, which is this one on the left, and the Bastards NFT collection, which is on the right. And both collections see each other as rivals. And as you can see here, based on the marketing, there's a lot to be said here. Like right now we have Jay Pegler, who has his NFT as one of the art ones, and then they also have the Oogie helmets that are being burnt right in the palm of his hands. And then this was actually created by the Oogie crew, who basically was kind of threatening bastards, saying, you know what, you're not going to be the top collection, we're going to be the top collection. And in retaliation, this is what they said back, and basically no furries at the bar. So it's actually kind of a fun marketing. It actually helps both collections. They may not even really have a feud. I just think that it's just good Solana communities helping each other out, which is really cool. So who knows if we're going to see some animated episodes of both of those collections together. So that would be really interesting. Now, who's been accumulating? So we have Bungie, who is the founder of the Lily and Lotus NFT collection, and he bought one of these NFTs, and I think he shared it because it had a really great, I think this is an orange background, which is kind of a thing that he has for his profile picture, but he made some really great notes. So he says, I think the Bastards NFT art is fun and unique. It took risk and is very niche, for better or worse. Probably the first time in ages I ever felt that I want to go and scroll through the collection and check it out, if that means anything. And that's a really good point. If you're wanting to scroll down the menu of a Magic Eden listing page, you're like just wanting to see the different traits, and it's really fun. Sometimes some NFT collections don't provide that type of experience. Sometimes their artwork isn't that fun. It's because the traits within the Bastards is actually quite interesting. We're gonna look at those traits in a little bit at the very end of the video. Now, these are some people that have also accumulated. Now, this person has 4 of these NFTs, but he's a really big fan of the gold skin color, of the gold skin trait. So if you're looking for any great traits, maybe the gold one could be your forte. But also there are people that just completely accumulate as many NFTs as they can. As you can see here, MD bought a ton of these. But not even that, we also have this person. But this person got something really cool. They got the one-on-one rare NFT. Again, there hasn't been any information that I've seen that discloses what this one-on-one artwork is going to look like. Is it that you can get your own customization, or is it just its own unique one-on-one design, which is actually quite interesting. Now, NFT Doctor actually picked up 2 NFTs that I thought were really great traits, but something that really stood out to me was his surveillance suit trait, which was really cool. So I decided that I was going to pick up one myself. I wanted the surveillance suit, and I wanted to get the apple on the hat. The artwork is just so cool, and I'm debating if I should get another one. Let me know down in the comments below if I should. Now, when I ended up joining the community was so welcoming. Like, everybody started saying, welcome, Vincent. And I've never really experienced anything like that when I have just joined the community. The fact that everybody was so welcoming of me. And also with my Twitter posts with the Bastards NFT that I bought, people were super engaging. It was retweeted, and that's the type of community you want. You want people to spread the awareness around your social media, but also your NFTs that you buy. But that's what community does. You help each other out, and you also look out for each other. So that's really cool. Now, this is the one-on-one NFT that you guys should definitely look out for, and now we're gonna go look into the market floor. Now, you could look for the one-on-one here, which is this, and right now the cheapest one is $275 for that mysterious box with a question mark on it. But I don't want to show that to you. I want to show you the NFTs that I find really fun. So if you go to close, you will look for these certain categories. So you got to scroll down. This is what I want you to search for: Golden Gun, Gold Bot, Surveillance, and Golden Trooper. Now, at the time of this recording, things are at a pretty good deal. Like, Surveillance is at 12.69 at the lowest. And then we have the Gold Bot, which is around 13 Solana. We have this one, which is the Gold Mech Suit, which is also known as the Golden Trooper. That is right now selling for the lowest at 18 Solana. So this is really cool. This is why I really want you all to check this out. And the last thing I want to share with you is the Golden Gun. The Golden Gun is one of my favorites, and right now the lowest floor price is around 35 Solana. Now, I think these are absolutely going to fetch really well in terms of price points, but I think they're going to do really well later on down the future. So again, this is just my own perspective. These are my 4 favorite traits that I want you guys and girls to look out for in case you want to have some exposure. So with that said, let's go ahead and conclude it. How do I feel about this NFT collection? If we go back on the floor, you can already see that all 5 of these NFTs have already sold. Again, I'm showing you that there is activity being met here. People are buying the dip. People are buying these NFTs. But the thing is, what will happen later on down the road? Well, we have to wait for some announcements. We haven't seen any announcements just yet, but that could be the key for the next bull run for this NFT collection. But the community is really awesome. I really like the artwork, and I really love the sci-fi Western feel. That's something that I haven't seen in the Solana ecosystem just yet in terms of NFTs. So with that said, that's how I personally feel. How do you feel? Let me know down in the comments below on both YouTube and Twitter, and we'll talk about it, and I'll share it in our next video once that does come around. So be sure to like that button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls and our buy and sell orders of both NFTs and cryptocurrencies. Till then, see you guys and girls next time.